Sure. Turning on the stream. Yep. Yeah, so you just turn it away for now. I remember my backup box was pretty beautiful. I had a nice level 1 Helena there. Yeah. 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 I mean, Helena has her purpose. It's just more so in no one to block her.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
KY's box. At least he kind of listened to me. I had suggested him to use Chris, and looks like he started using Chris, which is nice. Yeah, he does some interesting box.
Yep. Yeah, KY has a very interesting box with D-Heart, Pine, Chris, Kirikaze. Not characters you see very often. No, it's not. Unless you have something like a Iris Teleport or something, which is not here, as we can see. Yep, I mean, Bolzo's always a strong pick, especially against magic damage. In terms of what KY can use, he kind of has a lot more magic glory damage coming for him. So he has, as if you consider using Heinen, obviously Chris does do quite decent damage. But the rest is mostly guardable, except for maybe D-Heart. Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Latin can be useful against those mages, I guess. If you have damage buff, you can potentially kill. So, for example, if you have like Imelda or something, and you whip Latin, and then he should be able to snipe.
Yeah, but the thing with Ledin is that if you're bringing faction buff with Ledin, he doesn't get his guard until you actually use his 3C.
Yeah. But you don't really need guard right now. There's no long legs on Lux's side yet.
Yes.
There's just a lot of AoEs. Also, Not to mention Lux's Rachel is full moon, not breeze. So then again, there's gonna be at least 3 10 years, maybe, probably. But it's also possible he's not gonna pick up a healer right now because he doesn't really need one. He has 2 pseudo healers, and KY's composition, you don't really need a healer right now. So okay, Kirikaze.
Yeah, Diehard also serves as a faction buff.
Diehard's not gonna kill anyone here.
Oh, he's definitely not.
That's a bad pick. But Kirikaze should be able to kill. The only problem is Kirikaze doesn't have any long. I mean, his reach is really short. So he's, unless you get Breeze, unless you are his teleport, he's not gonna kill anybody. Hein. Possibly Imelda pick. Yeah, so he skipped out on the healer. There's zero need for a healer. Yeah, I think that'll be the better pick.
Yep.
Yes. Hein's not gonna do anything in this game. I think Hein is therefore more of a teleport user, but he already has a teleport, and like maybe some damage at the end, towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I think teleport is mostly what KY is using Hein for. That's my guess. As a mobility unit.
Yeah, he's the OG tile changer, counter to Licorice, don't you know? I think it was like a movement debuff, if I recall. Yeah, the size is based on the amount of talent he built up. Yep. And we can see that KY is ready for the SR tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that he's using a lot of SR units. It's just that some of them, they're just better choices, right? For example, like Kirikaze, they're better assassins, for sure. Even someone like Oliver is pretty good as our assassin. But yeah, we'll see how he plays. Interesting troops on everyone. Amazon and white snipers for Inona. That's yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to think. What spell? What can she benefit from?
Figure out what they do. It's like what happens when you go against a Shalinka.
So I think like when you're up against units that you're not familiar with, that gives you an edge. But in this case, these units don't really have like any complicated skills or anything. For example, like Kirikaze, it's just one attack pretty much, and low mobility. So, um, someone like Farakwa can be annoying, right? But yeah, someone like Kirikaze, I think is too predictable. So, well, one good thing about Kirikaze is they can use Samurai, one of the few units. It's free EMB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're really cool units. It's just that
No one
yeah,
can
no
use
one,
them.
yeah, no one can use them. I think only like SR assassins. Kind of sucks. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Another unit is Illustrio. Has a free EMB, I think, with passive skill.
Oh, definitely. Now the question is he thinking about teleporting Kirikaze to kill someone? Teleport. Yes. Oh, I'm sure he can. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He forgot a little bit about the genius staff. Yeah. If this does kill Rachel, then yeah, it looks like it kills Rachel. So I think it slightly evened out because Rachel is a problem as well. Well, he's not gonna bring the spell on Chris. He's using Chris as a DPS.
Well, I mean, yeah, KY is just betting on Chris and Imelda for debuffs, I suppose. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be tough to break it. I mean, Lukcid really has a solid team. I mean, you can't even kill Landius, right? So there's a way to disable guard, but the problem is even if you disable guard, Chris cannot kill the mages. I really don't think she can. Maybe, possibly Licorice, but not Bozo for sure. Okay. Yeah. Get, I think getting dispels is fine, but I think you're just gonna lack healing here. And I think it's just way too many debuffs. So my tip against debuff team is try to limit the debuff to 1. That's really easy to take care of. But if you start giving 2 or more debuffs, you have to find a different way to snipe. I mean, deal with that. You can't try to be passive and try to heal off the debuffs. It's way too much. I think it's a kill. I think it's a kill.
A counter kill? No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, right. She does reduce attack range by 1.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, surprisingly very tanky there. Because, I mean, he's going to be busy healing this turn, and what he wants to do is try to snipe one of the heal. Oh, okay. Yep, suicide. You have to be full HP. Right.
Yep. All right. That's game 1, and let's go ahead and move on to game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think game 1 would have went a little bit differently if he was a little bit more successful with his Kirikaze play. I'm pretty sure he was going for Lolly Bozel there.
Yeah.
It would still be tough, but it would reduce the amount of debuffers at least to 1, like Shaw was saying a little bit earlier, trying to limit the amount of debuffs you receive.
You know, against someone like KY, it's really nice if you have a Lustrio, especially on this map, because his units are not very tanky. Easy snipe. Oh, whoa. So this is the this is the KY I'm more familiar with. These kind of units.
Oh, he was like, surprise, let's go
Let's
all
go.
the other rare units you never see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He brought in the Alfred.
Well, KY knows what he's doing. He didn't kick out Chris. That's something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of Yellow's units. So it's Yellow's a meteor mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Some princess.
I'm excited to see a little bit of Rosh here. With his 9 lives, 6 lives, his infinite lives.
So the problem is, I think he might pick up someone like Sigma, but Sigma not gonna do too well
that, yeah.
against Landius. Then again, it could be really good if you can make a really nice jump and he can snipe somebody. If that's your game plan, you have to eliminate long legs like Sarada, what's her name, Rosalia, also Deedlit, things like that. Okay.
Yeah, going for the Sigma.
For the faction buff.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's like thinking is that Viraj really a threat? Because Viraj, I don't think can kill one life of Landius, to be honest. So Brenda might be able to with the damage buff. Well, I don't think he's gonna bring Dragoons. He's probably gonna bring Amazons because he looks like he has it trained. Mm. And that's most likely not gonna kill anyway. So it's just like a tough game for KY. Yeah, Zerda pick is good. So Zerda pretty much snipes anybody on his team. Very good unit. Except the fact that it's not a very good map for Zerda.
That's true.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not gonna be afraid of Alfred here. I don't think Luna does too much. It's mainly for mobility for KY. He has a lot of mobility buff units. And
Yep.
yeah, even when you have mobility, if you can't get through your opponent, yeah, it becomes a problem.
An incoming Alfred here, maybe? The,
Most
the
likely.
waterbender.
Most likely. Yeah, same problem as last game though. Really hard to get through the Landius. But this time he has Juggler, who can jump. But to counter that, he has Wyler, Master Tree. But he's gonna take it up. Or okay.
Are you showing the screen?
So that could be troublesome if you land a nice jump because none of the units actually kill Juggler. So if you land a nice jump, you can follow up with Sigma. And you can also follow with Alfred. I think that's his only win condition here. But even then, it's going to be very hard to approach because of Zerada. Yeah, I think in the remake, Jesse's actually.
It's because everyone's looking at her. Chris is everyone's idol.
Yeah, Sword Sigma's good, but you know, it is calf soldiers. So you still can't get through anyway.
It's a beach party.
Winkery, but I think you're too shallow. That girl has no personality. She only has boobs. Yeah, either that or when he jumps, he needs to jump Serida. And jump is also dangerous because it's gonna trigger area most likely. So yeah, I mean, Lux is pretty much set up for everything. So we won't see the jump next turn, but we'll probably see the turn after, most likely. Yeah, the troops though. The troops are, yeah, you really can't do anything with the troops. Now, Zerda can just snipe this Sigma. But is it worth it? He's thinking about it. So he's not going to do it. Oh, he's still thinking about it. Right. He's checking if his Zerda's gonna die to Alfred, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, and Weiler also very strong against KY's box in general, because it's everything single target. Can't do much. Mhm. At least Alfred's doing his job. He's he's making it hard for Lukcid to come in, which is pretty nice.
But it is giving his Aeronaut stacks, free stacks.
Yeah, free stacks. Yeah, so but he cannot move in with his land use because if his land use moves, his units are not protected. So Licorice is easy snipes. Yeah, I think I would take that trade. What else can Alfred do? The problem is, can you actually kill with Alfred? Because there's 3C, right? So Alfred's gonna have Rag, but Licorice is pretty tanky. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lukcid is confident that his Licorice is not gonna die. Okay, he's ready. Yeah, it's 2 turns. It's a little silly because it's a 5 cooldown skill. Well, I mean, KY is doing a really good job of wasting Luxid's 3C from Weiler. Staying back. So against assassins, it's usually good to have a bait unit. So you push with your tank with another bait unit. Well, I mean like tanky unit, right? So someone like Green or Lestal, somebody that won't die to assassin, or at least like create a risk. But for KY, there just aren't any. Yeah, and if this continues, at some point, Zerda's gonna get Tenyos and still gonna be sniped. Okay, so Lickers is gonna run out 3C this turn. And everyone else one more turn. Mm-hmm. And Ariana is definitely ready next turn. And I mean, Alfred was actually a pretty good pickup against Zerda, though. Zoning out the Zerda. So even next turn, Zerda cannot approach anybody. Unless there's no water control on Alfred, right? So he's gonna have to move Alfred eventually. And then Zerda can hide and seek after that. Like you already mentioned, how Beach Party is gonna run out and then the Zerda is gonna close in. So. He did. He did. He's trying to freeze Zerda right now. Got damage buff. Yeah, now this is the problem part. So in this case, I would have moved Juggler in front. If you didn't want to sacrifice any units, you can try to jump, disable Zerda. Okay, so now you can close him. So he was counting the tiles for his Juggler. Pretty good. Probably Sigma. I mean, you just cannot. Yeah, I think Sigma probably. That's the thing. If you're, let's say, you're running the Zerda and trying to choose like 3 other targets, and I don't think. Sometimes you hesitate because you just don't know who to kill because they all seem equally bad or good. So sometimes it's hard to choose. So it's actually not in range except for Wyler. Yeah, I think this is fine. And then now if Arian wants to go in now, I think Chris is dead, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, 3C. So this actually means he might be able to snipe two units now. 7,000, yeah, 7,000 HP though, but it is calling. And Arian actually has damage buff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has to. Unless, can he act again? Well, he can't. When he acts again, he has to stay. That's them. So yeah, since Lukcid goes last, he can just snipe. Unless you move your dog. Yeah, to block. Yeah. Well, you can't. I don't think. I don't think you can block. He's thinking though. Mm-hmm. Personally, I'll just go in now. Mm. Yep. Oh no, Sigma has mobility, so he can run all the way up, away from Zarda. Oh, he's waiting one more time. Looks like. So your damage buff is gonna run out. Also your 3C. Interesting. Yep. That was quick. Yep. So 2 units should die here. Everyone. Actually, looks like 3 units to me. Okay.
Yep.
Damn. So it's 5 people crits with 20% damage buff. Yeah, that's very
Scary
strong.
thing over there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is a area not showcase over here.
Even look at that juggler. Juggler is almost 50% HP from that. So you can at least try to kill this area run, break the shield with jump, and then kill with Sigma. You had to break the shield first with jump, right? Unfortunately, the 3C from Weiler got disabled or got debuffed. this build. Yeah, pretty much the end. It's 5-on-3. All your units are low. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of lock down Serada right now, but that area is just gonna kill that Sigma. Look at that movement. That attack is really high on the area, man. Oh, because she's using adversary. Hmm. Yeah, interesting that he's not trying to kill that Sigma. Now he's not. He's gonna kill it. And then kill one more. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is gonna kill. Yeah, I mean, if he wanted to, I suppose, but no reason to, right? I'll already use Beat Shock. There's nothing else he's gonna do. Yep, GG's.
GG.
Mhm. Yep, yep. Hmm. Yeah. So the top 32 matches are gonna continue until next Friday. So I'll post the schedule whenever they're ready. I'll let you guys know. Uh, yep, yep. Yeah, I extended a date, but it's gonna be shorter once it gets to top 16 because there aren't gonna be that many games. So I just extended it out so that like we don't have to get cast too many games on one day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me join, Psycho. Mm-hmm.
So as long as you
Yep.
I'll just in the background.
Yep. See you guys next time.
All right. See you.